Hi, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our first webinar of Forec Recycling Group. Today we will speak about recycling plan for municipal solid waste production of RDF. So hello and welcome everybody to our webinar. This is Emanuele Ziglio. I'm sales manager of Forec since 10 years. If you want, you can add me to your LinkedIn connection. I would be glad to have you in my network and exchange your impression, questions, opinions, and all what concern your doubts and technical specification about our equipment. Today's agenda mainly focusing on the first presentation, who is Forec? The recycling plant for municipal solid waste we are normally building, and the different sorting options available. Who is Forec? Forec is a large company located in the north part of Italy. And this picture is a DNA in the background. It's not the case, but we used to customize our machines and installation mainly according to customer needs and each waste type. So our production start from the single machines. You can have a look in our web page, all the wide range we are producing. I guess we are one of the first and unique European company able to produce a so wide range of equipment. And the single machine, each single solution we are providing are then included in a complete installation to process a wide range of scraps. So we are used to dealing with waste to energy, which is the webinar session of today. We are dealing with ferrous and no ferrous recycling business. We are dealing with tires waste. We are dealing with the plastic, e-scrap, wires and electric motors, all the e-scrap, all the scrap present in the world, except demolition and construction waste. Today, the topic, what we are discussing is a specific treatment of the MSW, municipal solid waste, in a processing system to obtain RDF from that waste. And the aim of treatment mainly is to separate and recover the quality recyclable materials and the energetic valorization of the dry, not recyclable fraction, which is called RDF, refuse derived fuel. The in-feed material, what we call MSW, municipal solid waste, as a double option of recovery. It can be sorted, so you can recover different downstream, especially in plastic bottles, in film, in glass, in paper, and going into the reselling market with your materials. Or you can go directly to RDF, which is alternative combustible, for cement kilns or for electric energy production. That's why the RDF, if it's well separated from its foreign content, like organic fraction, for instance, it can use as alternative combustible. The main machines at the beginning, in principle of the line, we can say we have several options. One of them is the bag openers, we call LS. Is the first machine to present in the line. That the main aim is to open all the bags coming from the sorting. This machine have no sieve, so it's able to process a high quantities of material, and of course is a machine ideal for opening all the bags and all the waste in bags to prepare the waste for the following sorting, manual or automatic, doesn't matter. It has a proper cutting system, mainly manufactured through particularly blade design. It has a heavy-duty structure and a heavy-duty shaft, gearbox, and motor, trying to minimize all the risk of eventual foreign bodies going to impact on the cutting system. So each shaft has its own gearbox and motor. The shafts have different RPM, which means revolution per minute, so driven through an inverter. Blades holder and shaft are made of a special steel with a thermal hardening to reduce the wear. Plates have a special profile to allow the opening and the tearing of the bags without damaging the content of the bags. And we have the possibility to increase the distance of the blades and to change the revolution of the shaft to control the dimension of the output material. Another option for our customer is represented by the primary shredder multi-crusher FR, which states at the beginning of the RDF installation. Honestly speaking with you, this machine is having a huge selling. We are very satisfied of the behavior of this machine because it's really a flexible machine in terms that can allow the loading of a huge quantity of not only municipal solid waste, but even bulky waste and some other commercial and industrial waste, for instance. And thanks to a large hopper and to a patented cutting system, the loader and the crane is able to load the hopper of this machine in a very comfortable way. And so they can speed up all the procedure of the first part of the installation in terms of municipal solid waste preparation. So it's a machine that is really heavy duty. The capacity of this machine is estimated in up to 100 tons per hour of municipal solid waste. And the output size is controlled by a cutting table underneath, which can be set according customer wishes and according customer demands. Let's make a step ahead in the installation, where Fore can provide different sorting options. So after the first machine we were discussing before, which is the LS or the FR, we used to have different kind of sorting. It can be manual, automatic, or semi-automatic, depends on the budget and depends on the project details, of course. So here the options of different sorting method. The first one is represented in the case we have an unsorted MSW, is represented by a disc sieve for erasing the organic fraction. This is a completely heavy-duty disc sieve, avoiding twisting of material between the discs. This is thanks to a conical or a pipe anti-twisting device, and can separate the organic fraction from the rest of the municipal solid waste according to the dimension. The size of this machine is highly customized and normally is settled based on the project details, on the capacity, on the organic content, which is inside your municipal solid waste. So as I told you before, the different kind of sorting after the primary shredder and after the disc sieve, where the organic fraction is storage already, we can go through the manual sorting, the semi-automatic sorting, or the fully automatic sorting. The manual sorting is made simply with a sorting platform where the operator is collecting the different kind of materials according to a negative or a positive concept, of sorting. The cabin might be supplied with air conditioning system or heating system according to the rules of the country or according even to the environmental conditions. The semi-automatic line is let's say a mix between the automatic one plus some options, for instance, magnets or eddy current separators or wind shifter or whatever. And the fully automatic line is used machines for the sorting like optical sorters, as you can see in the pictures. At the end, in order to proceed, in order to trying to guarantee as much as we can the final RDF, we are used to settle a wind shifter, which is a machine that divides normally the EV fraction from the light fraction, where the light fraction is the good part, let's say, the part that is then addressed to the cement or to the electricity, or for electricity, let's say, preparation, where the EV part is the foreign body that we have to erase at all. At the end of the line of our municipal solid waste line, there could be the single shaft shredder able to size down our RDF. So the unsorted material, which is coming from the previous wind shifter, the light fraction, is grinded down for the production of RDF. It's grinded down according to customers' demands. We have customers asking for a 50 millimeter, 60 millimeter, 30 millimeter, or even smaller. And this depends on customer request based on his selling channels. So this machine is has a high working standard to guarantee the maximum throughput. As a big rotor with a big shredding area, the rotor is has a diameter of more than 800 millimeter, fully welded coated to prevent the wear. It has an ergonomic design for fast access and reduction of maintenance times. The machine has a special alignment of the cutting plates in order to not insist on the cut, but to having a fast discharge. And the output dimension is, as I told you before, highly customized. Here some nice picture of the RDF that could be storage in a wide area or can be even baled for easy transport. Some pictures of some cases, existing customer I'm talking about. So this is one of the Italian cases. This customer is making RDF by treating municipal and industrial waste. So he has both downstreams, let's say. He has municipal solid waste, but he has also industrial waste. This is the Far East case where recently, I'm talking about more than 4 years ago, we placed between 4 and 5 lines mainly dedicated to the landfill remediation and for the further RDF production. This is an installation always in the Far East, where from the fresh MSW, so not from the old or from the landfill waste, but from the fresh one, we are producing RDF with an output of 100 millimeter using one single machine and erasing more than 50% of organic content. That's another case is in the South American country, Mexico, where here we place 7 installations for the separation of the municipal solid waste, mainly in 2 downstream. One in to erase, let's say, the foreign, what is not burnable, from what is burnable. That's one of the European cases. You can see some details directly on the picture, where this is a huge installation. At the end, there is our, let's say, RDF single shaft shredder That's a heavy-duty machine with more than 400 installed kW and able to produce around 16 tons per hour of final RDF dimension to 30 millimeter. So I give you a short and brief, and I hope clear, explanation of this kind of installation. And as I repeat, we don't have a standard, since the municipal solid waste we used to handle in South America is completely different from the municipal solid waste we used to find in the Far East. And there couldn't be one single solution, but need to be, properly studied, especially in the shredding and in the preparation concept. So you can call us and visit our website, www.forec.eu, and you can email us and present your case, and we will come back with our solution as soon as possible. Profit is not a dirty word, that's for sure. So let's make clean and better world. Let's take out this municipal solid waste and let's treat it through a Forec installation. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm completely available in case of questions. So mail us, LinkedIn, stay in contact, and sounds good. A step forward with you.